Hello everybody, I'm back in another video. I know I haven't posted in like a week or two, um, in 2 weeks, but I'm here now. I'm going to be posting a video about anime fighting simulator, how much Chikara shards you need to get the sword fighting pass. You need 40,000, and if you want to skip one tier, it would cost 100 V-Bucks just for one tier, not for all the tiers. If you want to skip all the tiers, it'll cost 4,500 V-Bucks. I wouldn't suggest you do that because the season is almost over, and that's a lot of V-Bucks. And I'm gonna be showcasing all of my powers on here. Okay, so my first power is Super Saint, but it doesn't do it. It reduces damage, I think, from opponents. I think if an opponent hits you, then it will it will sum it down. And then our next one is Rasengan. Rasengan is a ball that throws your opponents away from a little bit of an angle, and if they're way lower level than you, then you can destroy them and kill them with it. But if you want to keep working on it, if you want to keep making your Rasengan stronger, you have to work on your physical strength. And our next one is Fire Fist. I think that's the name. And this is a fist that follows a person, I think for 10, for like 10, or I think 15 or 20 inches, and then it doesn't follow them anymore. See, it could follow this thing all the way from over here. And this is how much damage it does. It does 4 QD damage, 4 quadrillion damage. And then our next one is, I forget the next one. Is Rapid Slash. Multiply slashes that deal continuous damage at all players. And this is what it looks like. It does 20 QD damage per. Oh, somebody just tested on. Can I test something? Can I test something? I'm gonna ask if I can test something out on him. Okay, come. And here's a little sneak peek of later if it doesn't kill him. Okay, here's what it does. It can heal him. It can heal a person. Oh, I accidentally killed him. I didn't mean to kill him. But it just heals an opponent. So if your opponent gets low, you can just heal him. I would say use the boss. I would say use it in the boss fight. Okay, thanks. I would say use it in a boss, and if your friend is a high level or even a low level and you just want to protect him or her, then just use this. Use that. But you have to complete Bang's 28th quest. Yep, you have to complete his 28th, and then you can do it. Okay, for the next one is Serious Punch. Throws an incredible power punch that deals a large amount of damage. And this is what it does. 3.9 quadrillion damage. The next attack is Star Spangled Smash, and this is what it does. It smashes the ground with immense strength, dealing damage to a large area. It does the same amount of damage as this does. So, and then the next one is this. I think this is it's a Chakra. Form a large skeleton around your character, reducing 20 of all players' damage taken by punching. You can activate the skeleton by melee ability. Okay, and that's what it does. And then the next one is Teleportation. Well, this I don't have to look at it for. It can teleport you even if you're in the boss fights. You could still teleport. Well, you can't control where you teleport. You can try to use your joystick to try to control it, though. You can try to use your joystick. Let's see. I want to go over there behind me. And it worked. So I think you can use your joystick to control where you go. But use it wisely because when you're in the boss, you don't want to fling yourself into the lava. The next one is Titan. This power, I know it's under strength or chakra. Or durability. Armor Colossus. Transform into an armored Titan, reducing 30 all damage players taken and 4 times fist damage for 30 seconds. And this is what it looks like. When you use your physical strength, it stops a person. And when you're doing, well, this is my durability. It just looks different because in the last fighting pass, I got it. It's called handstand durability, if you are wondering. The next thing is I don't see. Okay, it must be under physical strength. Vibration wave creates an intense vibration that damages anyone in its way. It does 5 QD damage for me. Okay, the next power is in Chakra Ice Blast. Blast ice in front of you, freezing players and dealing damage. It only stuns players for about 5 seconds, and then they can get control of their bodies again. Well, it's not like you have control of their bodies, it's that they're just frozen and they can't do any attacks. So it gives you so if you're a lower level than them, it gives you a time to run, or if you're a higher level than them, then it gives time for you to plan your next attack. The next thing is, Well, these are just boss drops that I'm about to demonstrate to you. They're not, and you can't, you have to fight the boss for it. You might have to fight him like 30 times, I think, before you unlock most of these. The first one is this. And that's multiply bombs spiral shuriken. Form a multiply shuriken that is fired into a single area which individually deals damage. The next one I know is I think it's under durability. Yes, tailed mode. And this is what it looks like. And what it does is goes into tailed mode, which reduces 40 of all players' damage taken. Okay, so the next one is I think it's in Chakra. Tailed monster bomb. Summon a hand that will throw a ball energy exploding on impact, causing area damage. It's a long range attack and a close range attack, so I like it. So if you're in the boss and you're low health, you can throw that attack and then you can wait for a perfect distraction. The next one is, I think it's in the ability. Okay, stage 4. Transform it to a stage 4, which reduces 35 of all players' damage taken by punching. You can activate this form melee ability, and this is what it looks like. You need to gain 100 trillion sword skill. I mean, not 100 trillion sword skill. You need to gain 100 trillion chakra, 100 trillion durability, and 100 trillion strength. And this is what you unlock when you do that. The next thing you will unlock, well, this is from the second boss, Legendary Superhuman. Go into Legendary Superhuman, which reduces 45 of all player damage taken. And this is what it looks like. Okay, the next one is, well, this is the one for the first boss that I'm about to demonstrate to you. That is in, I think, Chakra, if I'm being precise. Spiral Shuriken. Form a spiral shuriken that throws, which causes the area damage. The area that causes huge area damage. And this is what it looks like. It does 9 QD damage, and I think it killed that person. But anyways, the next one is the one that I unlocked in the boss. I think it's in durability. I'm not totally sure. Oh, it's in strength. Energy barrage. Produces a series of energy balls that direct in front of you and that have them explode in one at a time. And this is what it looks like. It's kind of a long range attack. It's kind of a mid range attack. .9 QD damage. The next one is, I think this one is in durability. Yes, energy burst. Absorb energy, then immediately expels all these energy, punching at all players. This is what it looks like. It does 8.8 QD damage. And I like it because it's a short range attack, plus it's a mid range attack, because if your enemies are trying to run, then, but it's not very long range. I will demonstrate again. it goes from here to like here. And so if your enemies are trying to run, this is how you can catch them fast, and if they're a lower level than you. The next power that I'm going to demonstrate is I think it's under strength. Yes, King's Outburst. Using your own willpower will emit it with so much power you stun damage to other players. It stuns them. It's like this, but it's like they lag. They just can't move still. And plus, each time it does a lot of damage. It does at least, like, it's like a wave. The next one I will be showcasing is I know this one is in sword skill. Blade Whirlwind. This is in the 3rd dimension. You have to fight the 3rd boss. This is what it looks like. It does 41 QD damage. It's a blade that spins with so much speed and force. A whirlwind is created, sending players up, causing damage. It sends them flying in the sky like this, and then they come back down and they might die. But that is if they're a lower level than you only. The next one is, I think this one is endurability. Nope, it's not endurability. I think it's in Chakra. Barrier. Summon a strong barrier that stops certain attacks that launches forward, damaging enemies. Okay, the next one I will be showcasing. Oh wait, I forgot to demonstrate. This is what it looks like. It pushes them backwards towards where you want to push them at. The next one I will be showcasing is not much to go, guys. Is ultimate power combination. Unleashes the pull and potential of all your powers to do a huge radius damage, and this is what it looks like. I think you must fight the boss for it, or it might be a quest from Boom. The next one, I know this is from the boss, is Air Cannon. Using the combination of multiply powers, unleash a powerful blast of air devastation players in front of you. It does a ton of damage. 5 QD damage. It does more damage to the boss. This one up here, it redirects when your opponent attacks. It redirects it and it does 20 times damage. The next one is this. It's when your opponent attacks you, it doesn't do as much damage, but it still does damage. The next one is this is a boss drop. So I think this is an endurability, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, it might be in Chakra. Yep, it's Meteor Shower. Summon a series of meteor in your general area, causing area damage and punching players back. And this is what it looks like. It does a lot of damage to the boss. The next one is another quest, but you can't use 2, so I have to unequip that. This is what we have left, guys, and I won't do the heart one right at the end because I already did that at the beginning. And this is what it looks like. It does more damage to a player. It does more damage. 4 QD, 491 QD. And this is what it did before without it. 2 QD. So it does more damage. The next one is Spirit Bomb. It's Boom's last quest, so it makes it special. It does 9 QD damage to a player. The next one is Endurability, I think. No, it's not Endurability. Chakra. Flame Dragon Roar. Shoot a breath of fire that causes burn to damage to those who hit it. The next one is its endurability. I know that. It's called Falling Down. Summon a huge pillar of energy from above, dealing damage in a large vertical area. This is what it looks like. Oh, I haven't showed you the other one. This is what this one looks like. It doesn't... It keeps doing this anonymously. And the next one is Chidori. It's kind of like Rasengan. It's very similar to Rasengan. This. Except that Chidori is electricity and it reduces more damage to an opponent. The next one is Sun. The next one is, I know that this one is in strength. Sun Fist Punch. Punches forward and it deals a medium area damage in a front. This is what it looks like. The next one is this. When your opponent attacks you, it doesn't do as much damage. And it's called I think it's in durability, yes. It's called Nikumata. Cat ears and 2 tails. When activate, reduces 20 damage taken. Next one is the eye. This one leaves the other opponent stunned. It doesn't make them blind on the game. It's just that it's like the screen is very foggy. And the reason this video has been so long is because I haven't posted and I wanted to apologize. So that's why I made this video long. Okay, that's gonna be it for it. Bye. I will do more videos on like special abilities like these and stuff. But that's for next time. Bye.